Trying to fix a water pipe. Dang. That don't sound fun at all. I'll have a quick stream here. Maybe. There we go. I think I want this on a little bit. Just down really low. Feels so weird streaming so early. How you doing today, Nathan? Wiss is here. How you doing, Wiss? Your redemption arc has begun. You were saying your team consists of Brock the Cricketoon, Brook the Cricketoon, Hawks the Starvravia, Naruto the Weasel, and Baron the Dustox. I know one of those names. Too much weight on the well side, snap the house side. Oh gosh. We figured Luffy would die. Get taken out by Rampardos, or Cranidos, rather. My head is all sorts of crooked. Got a little bit of stream setup done for Pokemon Day tomorrow, so that was fun. Hey, Marcus, what's up? It's going well today, Wes. Hopefully for you as well. Kiddos spent the night at the brothers last night, so... Or I guess their uncle's my brother. Got some good sleep. And I decided until they get dropped off back at home here, we'll have a good stream. Feeling a little better, but still some congestion. My wife just came in and handed me a cough drop because she was tired of me coughing. It was most likely just to be helpful, but it's honey and lemon, and it is awful. Wiss, I'm actually genuinely surprised you're not on Twitch right now. Got myself a new router, and lo and behold, I can stream to 3 places at once efficiently. I really am on Twitch. Yeah. Amazing, right? Dang it. Multi-stream with good video. Hold up. How did I fix that last time? There we go. My sound was slightly off. Dang it. At least 3, Nathan. Wait, you've never watched a vertical stream on Twitch before? Is vertical new to Twitch? You know, it existed, but people don't tend to use it. You know what? That's fair. Couldn't tell you, Nathan. Especially since we're limited to anime that we know you've seen. But there's the from Demon Slayer, there's the Stone Hashira, or whatever the heck his name is. Then whatever the Stone Hashira is, The one that's always crying and is blind. Giome? You could have gotten a Ponyta. Coulda. Do you turn? Yes, you do. Hey, Austin, what's up? You still prefer Twitch? Whew, almost walked right into that battle. Still walked right into it. Brooke single-handedly took out the first gym without having to switch out once, even with the level cap. What was Brooke again? So, oh, Cricketune. So if Cricketune took out the first gym, how did you lose Chimchar / Monferno? An optional Abra. But it went fine. Ooh, we want to talk to that guy. I am bothered by the fact that the way that this game prevents you from going somewhere it really doesn't want you to go is to put a person in the way. You love double battles? They're alright. So, something I'm super excited about is I hadn't really posted a video on the main channel in months, but I posted that Fire Red Leaf Green announcement video and kind of a reaction to it, an explanation of it. And it got like 1,500 views. So that was super cool to see that like the channel still gets engagement. You're excited for Gen 10 because you want to shiny hunt the starters? Starters haven't been shiny huntable in Pokemon since like Gen 6, I feel like. They for sure weren't in 8 and 9. I'm questioning whether they were in 7. I don't think they were in 7. Oh, where you can obtain them after the fact? Not likely. Historically, that has been exclusively a Legends gimmick. And none of the other Pokemon games were you able to... Well, Scarlet and Violet, they'd let you with the DLC. I retract my statement. Oh, they'll for sure be breeding in a mainline Pokemon game. Absolutely. Yeah, no worries there. They were huntable in Gen 7. So, Nathan, I think we do have a miscommunication or misunderstanding when I say the starters aren't shiny huntable versus you saying they are. You're referring to being able to breed hunt them, right? Because when somebody says I'm going to shiny hunt the starters, historically that means soft resetting the first 30 seconds of the game to try to get your starter to be shiny. So now that I know what you're talking about, I agree. Because they've been shiny huntable since Generation 2 as far as breeding goes. But I feel like Gen 6 was the last generation where you could like sit at the beginning screen and soft reset until you got a shiny. Because Gen 7, the starter Pokemon, and Gen 8 and Gen 9, they're all shown to you before you pick them. It's the first 10 minutes. You're not wrong, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna battle her and those two. Just because it makes things easier. Gotta go to school. Whis, have a good day. Still weirds me out that you're going to school at 1 o'clock, but I suppose it makes sense. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.? Oh, that would be disgusting. 12 hours? Oh yeah, shinies were stupid easy to get in Scarlet Violet. Like, I think the challenge was more, could you beat the game without encountering a shiny? You got a shiny Slowpoke in 10 minutes. You found a shiny Gumshoe, or whatever it's called, as soon as you entered the cave in the beginning. Yeah, they do be everywhere. Gotta go get some stuff to get done. Have a good one, Marcus. Playing this game, though, is really making me want to play through Legends Arceus again. And I don't know if I have that time commitment. Angles, welcome. It's been a while since seeing this game. Yeah. We're on playthrough 4 of 4. Getting some shiny hunt prep done. Except for that shiny hunting will be done in horizontal format. How you been, Ingalls? Well, now they got all those, so I can egg hunt as well. I feel like this guy's mandatory. Moondrop, doing well, and yourself? Tired. Sorry to hear that. I got an absurd amount of sleep last night. It was great. Went to bed at like 1 o'clock. Slept till 10. Fantastic. Moondrop, what's your favorite Pokemon? Like, right off, I would guess Darkrai. Looks like Bulbasaur. It's Pikachu! Okay, Nathan. Shiny, or not shiny. Starter, animal, base. Guesses for Gen 10. What animals do you think the starters are going to be based off of? Summer, hello, welcome. You feel like an elephant? Okay. Is that grass or water? You'd say water. I feel like there will be a fire or grass cow. A grass raccoon would actually be lit. But it's got to be like Pancham level raccoon. And yes, I know Pancham is a panda, but it's got to be a raccoon that's like super cartoony like Pancham. It can't be just like Zigzagoon and kind of serious. But given that the region is supposed to be loosely based off of Greece or something like that, there's got to be a cow in some way, shape, or form, either as a legendary or... I mean, I don't think it would be needing to be legendary status. But there are the whole Minotaur things. I'm thinking as a starter. Just, you gotta have a cow. A cow legend. Hey, I could see it happening if the game was based in India very easily. So it's not outside the realm of possibility. Hopefully the stream is still live in an hour. Gotta listen to a lecture. Might be. It might be. Good luck. Can I just log in? There we go. Oh, how did I miss that? Probably because I haven't gone up the left side yet. That would actually check out. Oh. Right? A freaking Minotaur legend would go so hard. Okay, guy. Just turn. Your job is to turn. There you go. do it again. Dude, Crickettoon's actually pretty stacked. Oh, what the heck? That's weird. There we go. Dashboard. Was doing a little bit of Nightbot editing on those. Do the Lucas kill chain? I might have forgotten to change the title of my stream. It has been known to happen. In fact, I don't even know what the title of my stream is. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Much better. Yeah, if there's a region based on Greece, you would have to have like a Minotaur legend and a Medusa legend. do. Do 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 do. Can't believe you have to talk to Dawn specifically. I'm just gonna turn desktop audio down a smidge. Oh, it is a double battle. Sorry, Dawn. I'm gonna have to start surfing. Hello there, Agoft. Not how it's pronounced, but it's good. How do you pronounce it? Because I just went for it. All good. Because, like, depending on how the O1 is interpreted with being, like, actual O and L, that would change my pronunciation immensely. Hey, big red leg. Taking a step back and enjoying some Pokemons again. Very nice. Igoft. Can't find your Pokemon Shield game anymore? That is unfortunate. I sold one of my Nintendo Switches but didn't check to see if there was a cart in it, and lo and behold, I sold one of my Pokemon Shield carts with the expansion pack built into it. Might need to grab another copy. I would agree with that. Pokemon Shield is pretty awesome in my opinion. Oh, I was very sad when I found it out, but there was nothing I could do about it at the time, because, like, well, I guess I sold it as a set. Since I shipped it out and mailed it, like, there was nothing I could do. It's not like I could say, hey, give me that back. It's like, it's gone. Gone. Because there are a few new people in the stream, the purpose of this stream is to prep for shiny hunting. A while back, I had 12 switches. I had way more than 12. I had like 18, but that's besides the point. I had many profiles on these switches when I was running BDSP stuff, and I went and got all the mystery gifts and things for that for all the legendaries and whatnot, but because I never played through the game, I could never unlock them. So this is my 4th playthrough of 4, and when I get done with it, I'm going to be shiny hunting the legends in BDSP, and I'm going to be doing a quad hunt. So since we're watching in vertical right now, this isn't how it's going to be presented, but this is essentially what I'm going to be doing here. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so those should all be on now. So if I go to this, I would be shiny hunting 4 switches at the same time. But to do that effectively, I will have to do it in horizontal mode, not a vertical stream. So we're trying to get a bunch of subscribers to the channel with the ease of vertical streaming, and then we'll switch back to horizontal streaming at that point. But should be pretty good. Loading up Legends Arceus. That's funny. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be great. Also, can we talk about how my computer is actually handling that quite well? That's freaking sweet. Actually, nope, it shrinks it. It's like if you flip your phone into sideways mode, does it make it better? That actually isn't too bad as far as a streaming experience. I thought it would be a lot smaller. But that ain't too bad at all. Also, hello, Ruben. Welcome back. Just casually come up here. Grab us a Palkia encounter. Also, I hate shiny hunting Palkia. Let's grab that. Turn that off. Turn that off. And then switch back to this one. That actually didn't look as bad as I thought it would in vertical. I thought it would be so tiny. Feeling better today. Glad to hear it. Might have had some light food poisoning. Welcome back, Shauna. Heck yeah, I'd like to use another one. I have to beat the game to get the national dex, right? Apparently, I don't have to. Work is slow today. Glad to catch a stream. Glad you have a job that you can watch a stream. That's actually really cool. Dang it, that is the first time I've had to battle her in all 4 of these playthroughs. I was doing so good at avoiding this girl. For the most part, I can have streams on in the background while I'm working. I just can't actively watch them. For sure when I'm doing like files and reports and things like that, I can definitely spare some time, but most of the time I'm troubleshooting and problem solving, which takes active focus. Franklin Building Supply as an account coordinator. They let us watch things on your phone as long as your work gets done. Epic. That one's a decoy. Yep. The hardest part about this game is realizing, well, not this game, but this gym, is realizing which of the steps and the buttons are decoys and which are the ones you need to press. It's great. You love the job and the company and they pay you pretty good. Really though, like if you can find that, that's really all we need. Makes coming to work easier. Yeah, the hardest part about getting to work for me is waking up. Like, I actually like my job quite a bit. Even though at times it's frustrating as all get out, but since I am one of the managers of our online digital branch for my credit union, if anything pertaining to online banking breaks at all, I have like a full day's worth of troubleshooting ahead, if not more. And last night, one of our payment connectors, or well, yesterday morning, really, one of our payment connectors broke. So had to do a bunch of troubleshooting on what's going on with that and pass it off to the IT team to figure out what's broken in our core system that's causing this information to not pass through correctly. You're up at 5 a.m. every morning? Couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. I roll out of bed at 7. Get up and ready, leave by 7:30 and get there at 8. You love troubleshooting stuff? The problem with my troubleshooting stuff is I am not an IT professional. I only know enough to understand what they're saying for the most part, but not enough to actually do what they're asking me to do. So I get to communicate with some third-party vendors and figure out what the issue is and what they need us to do to help resolve said issue. And I'm like, I know some of these words. To quote a fantastic movie. Your IT department speaking gibberish most of the time. But some good things are coming in that department. Like, we'll be having a position that reports directly to me that's in charge of monitoring tickets for anything online banking related, that partners with a new IT person that they want to hire that's specifically for our department. Like, if we have an issue, my person and that person get together and they fix it. Like, we have our IT team and they're in charge of fixing stuff that's broke. But because my department's stuff that breaks is such an integral part of the member experience, it needs to have a high priority status. So basically, if we have somebody on IT specifically for our department, like, hey, this broke, we need it fixed ASAP, they're on it. If we don't have anything broke, they're helping out the rest of the IT team, is basically how it should work in theory. But if we have something come up that breaks, their priority is to drop whatever they're doing and do that. It's still getting built out. Changes may happen with it, but that's how we envision it working. My department does most of the work to narrow down where the problem is at and say, okay, we think it's with this vendor. What do we got to do on our side to fix it? Hey, Shauna, we'll catch you later. Might possibly be tonight. Definitely tomorrow morning. This city is just terribly designed, and I want to know why. Like, why is there a fence in the middle of the town? Why are those trees not cut so the path can go straight through? Gosh dang it. You do turn. I was gonna run around him and use cut. Also, why do all the scientists in this game look malnourished? Yeah. And that's part of the problem with the how it's getting worked out right now there is if I have a person that reports to me and their job is to team up with another person that reports directly to IT, there's a chance that it could get messy as far as, well, you're not my boss, so I'm not going to do what you asked me to do. Because they study Pokemon more than they eat? Fair enough. I mean, that's a valid explanation. Did that guy just really double Prinplup me? Okay. Given Onyx can learn Dragon Breath, Steelix should make it evolve into a Dragon type. Instead of Steel Ground. Should be Steel Dragon. Otherwise, it shouldn't know Dragon Breath. Ooh, dang it. I don't remember this part. That was trippy. Good thing I now know Fly. I forgot a step. We got 15 likes. Means I need to update my counter here. Can't wait till I can get emotes on the channel. You defeated this game already, Yuri. That's awesome. We're on playthrough 4 of 4 with this for shiny hunting prep. So we've defeated it a few times. Just making it so I can quickly and easily shiny hunt this game using 4 switches at the same time. Expedite the process a little bit. Each playthrough takes roughly about 10 hours of playtime. So, makes it a little fun. Oh, so easy. Yeah, this game is stupid easy. I mean, Cynthia makes things a little bit difficult, but realistically still fairly easy. Income taxes came in. Very nice. I have my appointment to get that done sometime in March, so normally I have it done February 2nd. But I was lazy this year and procrastinated doing my business expense reports and things like that. Yuri, I don't recognize your name. Are you new to the channel? So, I might loosely do a Professor Oak's kind of challenge with Fire Red when I play through it. Not on the same level of as my Pokemon Blue playthrough, but just, hey, you have to catch every Pokemon available on this route before you can proceed. You don't have to do all of its evolutions or anything like that, but I might do it to where I have to catch them. If a Pidgey's on that route, gotta catch it. If I already have a Pidgey and it's on the next route, then I don't need to catch it. You'll probably do that too. It's good setup for like full dex completion when the Pokedex, or when you get to the Elite Four, to have all the Pokemon available to you. Because then you can just grind out the levels. Yeah, might as well save. So close, but yet so far away. don't think that person turns. Given that we can trade over Wi-Fi, I am 100% certain at some point they will do the mystery event over Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, do you know what would be crazy? And I'm totally going to test this. So if... Oh wait, sorry, you won't be able to trade over Wi-Fi. That was me misspeaking. You'll be able to trade with the Switch's like Bluetooth capability / locally connection. If that uses the same connection protocols as the wireless adapter from the Game Boy Advance era, do you know how sick that would be? Just pop in a Game Boy Advance cartridge for the giveaway event and distribute it to yourself. You think they're going to announce the first mystery gift during the presents? That would actually be in line. I would expect that. I could see that happening. Because, like, they gotta be cooking something if they just casually dropped, you know, a week early. Hey, here's Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah, whatever. Although, to be fair, I don't know if I'm going to dive right into shiny hunting BDSP as soon as I'm done with the prep work for it. I think I might switch to Sword and Shield, getting that set up. We'll see. Hey, Jordan, welcome. You got that shiny Tyrantrum and ZA? That's epic. Glad to hear it. I am still hunting that one intermittently. I kind of decided that I wanted to get my shiny hunting save profiles under this trainer name up to snuff before proceeding with my shiny hunting and whatnot. And so I'm on the last playthrough of this game, and then I'll switch to Sword and Shield, play through all of those. And get them ready to shiny hunt in the DLC. Also means I might be purchasing an extra 2 versions of the DLC, but we'll see. We'll return to what started my YouTube career, really. Shiny hunting the Reggies is where I started to take off. Okay, let's do it correctly this time. No battles till the gym leader. Aaron Queen, welcome. How you doing? The background set up to behind my chair. Man, I'm streaming in a closet right now. Quite literally. Like, there's some clothes right there. I gave up my YouTube room. So, like, this is the wall. That's how much space. I have enough space for my chair, like 3 inches, and then my desk. And it's wall to wall. We kicked the youngest out of our bedroom since he was over a year old. And because he's still, you know, little, and because my toddler is still fairly young and won't leave him alone, I couldn't put them in the same bedroom to have them share a room. It might be the case that we can do that now. In the few months they'll be sharing a room anyways. We'll see. But it might be doable. To return to having a YouTube office. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm in a closet. Had to pack up all my plushies, all my games, memorabilia, all that stuff. Put it in some boxes. And I broke down the shelf that I had all that stuff on, so if I do return to that, I would have to find a different solution. Luckily, I think I have one, but we'll see. Kind of sad, but we'll get it back. How you been, Aaron? I've had this background for like at least 6 months now, I feel like. I've been basically the entirety of Legends ZA being out. I've been in here. You will surely get shiny Arceus one day. You just went to the Rose Bowl thing for Pokemon Go that happened last weekend? Ooh, that sounds actually really dope. The day and night event. Yeah, I'll get shiny Arceus one day too. I would have to pull. I have to shiny hunt Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina before I can do Arceus. I think it's just the law. It's the law. But given that I'll be dual hunting with a shiny charm, I think we'll be okay. Yep. I'll be doing the Lake Trio as well, Angles. I'm terrified to do Cresselia, but I have to do that before I can do Darkrai. And I'm terrified to do Mesprit. But we'll get it done. It'll happen. You went to a Clippers game last week? Not bad. The guy in this game is left-handed? Is he? I've never noticed. I'll have to pay attention to that next time I send Pokemon out. Like, he's got the watch on the left hand, so he should be right-handed. I actually used to mess with people quite a bit because I would wear my watch on my right hand and I'm right-handed. You're telling me I lost? Absolutely I am. You've been watching Star Wars for the last month or so, and the name Starkiller was the first name for Skywalker? Was it? That would make sense where they got for the Force Unleashed the name Starkiller. I just did it so to see if Starkiller would actually notice eventually. I did miss it. Again. Okay, locking in. There will be many more battles to see. We're getting pretty up there with the new channel, though. Like 168 away from allowing memberships, getting emotes, and all that fun stuff going on the new channel. Oh, he's throwing it out with right hand. Oh, yeah. Sure enough. That's weird. The last sporting event you went to was an Idaho Steelhead game like 4 years ago. That's a hockey thing, right? What's the oddest team I've used in BDSP? I don't know how I would answer that. Realistically, I pretty much just power through the game with the starter. Normally, I do choose Chimchar. Oh, wrong way. No, I did it the right way the first time. Nope. Being perfectly honest, I don't really like the Pokemon from this generation the most. I usually end up with Infernape on the team for sure. I will always have a Shinx / Luxray on the team. I feel like I end up with an Evolution, probably a Vaporeon to offset the water. Occasionally I'll go with well, I'll usually get a Garchomp in there somewhere. I don't normally go for Lucario because Infernape's got the fighting mix up there. So I'll usually choose a grass type of some kind. That's usually what I end up with. You'll be going to Nampa for a couple of days in April. Your sister's going in for her dissertation or something like that, so we're going for 2 days. Nice. Is that for a doctorate of some kind for the dissertation? Nampa, Idaho. I think I have to go to that area in August for work. Oh, the other Pokemon I end up with, Crobat. I will almost always have a Crobat. But as far as BDSP, I've never really done what you would call experimenting with different party members and whatnot. Just because the bulk of the Pokemon on this game like don't interest me. I don't dislike them, but like I don't have a fondness for them either. Feels like she's been going her whole adult life, and she'll be 40. A doctorate will do that for you. / to you. Crazy. Oh my gosh, you know what'd be so freaking funny? Is if Nintendo sent out game carts to GameStop for a distribution event for the just like they did for Fire Red Leaf Green back in the day to get those event cards in the events in your game. That would actually be really cool if they just utilized the Switch functionality for that. You've used a Mag Mortar in Brilliant Diamond thanks to Legends Arceus. That's fair. Honestly, I've spent 0 time in the underground just because the purpose of these playthroughs right now is just to blast through the game as quickly as possible. But Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, you definitely have some opportunity to use other Pokemon thanks to the underground. But looks like I will be signing off now. The kiddos are getting dropped off as we speak, so we'll be ending the stream. I might be back on later on tonight to finish this up, but we'll catch you guys later.